Greetings, Love Posse. Today's message: Trump's role is crucial to our evolution. As many of you know, the United States entered its Pluto return in 2022 through this year. So, Pluto return, 1776, again. So we get to reimagine, recreate the United States, our values, our principles. What do we represent? What do we stand for as a country? So why is Trump's role crucial to our evolution? Not only our evolution in terms of the United States, but also our evolution as human beings. Because Trump is a representation of the villain. Like in the Hollywood movies, he reflects, mirrors the darkness that's within all of us, the darkness that we have chosen, many have chosen, to repress, suppress, deny, hide. He's the epitome of the shadow on a grand public stage where everyone is watching. That's why his role influences all of humankind. He's charismatic. And that charisma, it's a dark charisma. It's hypnotic and seductive and captivating and disgusting all at once. So much so that so many people feed off of his personality, his character, his persona, his role. And then there are people who are so susceptible to it. They can't help themselves because they are such a low vibration. They're drawn to that low vibration that he emits in the world. But it's his purpose. We don't have to be like him, vote for him. We just have to understand, if we choose to, that his behavior is his purpose. His purpose in being here, his purpose in his behavior is to move us along, is to inspire through fear and disgust us to get our acts together. Remember the movie The Joker? The Joker was picked on and beaten up. He was awkward, not in his body. Wasn't comfortable in his body. He felt insignificant and powerless, right? And small. And all he wanted was people to notice him. That's Trump. So the Joker, becomes a villain, begins to murder, does despicable, disgusting acts. And then he gains a following. He's the poster villain for terror, a movement of terror. Trump is the Joker. He's the poster villain for the shadow, for all that we've pushed down and don't want to face, but we're intrigued by. See, people are intrigued by the disgusting. And some get so overwhelmed with it that they can't help but worship it. But we've fallen so much into death and decay and digressed as a country, as human beings, that we need a character, a role, someone to remind us of our goodness, that we have a choice to feed our goodness. We have a choice to be kind and loving. We have a choice to respect one another, that we are free and don't need a dictator, a tyrant. And that is and has been Trump's role. To employ fear. So much fear and unconsciousness. And caveman tactics to terrorize people into moving in another direction, to moving into a direction where we can reimagine and recreate a more beautiful, loving world. And he has been spectacular at playing this role. It's an Academy Award winning performance. I give him that. And it's been fascinating to watch. But it's over, you see. That behavior, that way of being, that level of power over people is dying, is dead. And you will see that. You will see it if you just pay attention. Don't get caught up in it. No need to be caught up in it. If you're going to vote, vote. If that's your way of being inspired by voting, vote. Know that he is our brother in spirit. But he has certainly played his part as the villain. Inspiring us to push that negativity away, right? People want to push it away. Well, before you push it away, make sure you look at it. Make sure you look at yourself. But understand that if you are one of those people, if you know one of those people who've been seduced by it, hypnotized by it, who's captivated by it, who's rallying him. They like it. They like it. It's part of this human experience. It's okay and it's not okay. It's not okay because it harms people. It harms the earth. It's not okay because it creates a co-created reality where people suffer. It continues to feed unconsciousness and fear. That's not the kind of world I want to live in. I hope that's not the kind of world you want to live in, that you want to co-create, because it's your choice. You have a choice to participate in it or not. You have to choose to respond in some way. Not by shaming other people or putting them down. By using your life, harnessing your energy and spirit and love to create something beautiful and meaningful in this world. Also, understanding. See, this is a higher level, or, further down the path. Understanding that the external doesn't control the internal. You control the internal. You do. You can choose to allow it to affect you. You can understand, this is the fun thing here. You can understand that it's both real and not real. Let me say that again. You can understand that it's both real and not real. It's real to the people who believe this co-created reality is real, okay? That's a level of consciousness that we've all been there, right? Then we do the work and we continue to grow and expand, and we understand, wait a minute, I don't have to be at that level of consciousness. I can raise my frequency. I can see that this is an experience, that we've all come here for experiences, and this is just one experience, and this is just one reality that I can create, that I can project my consciousness right here on this screen, this movie screen. And that's what I'll create. But the majority of people are not there yet to understand what I've just said. Okay? They're still feeding in this co-created reality we call 3D. They're still writing and producing and directing and playing a role in what we call 3D reality. So this is real for them. And we have to honor that. I honor that this is real for most people. Trump's role is crucial to our evolution. Will you choose to move forward, which Trump doesn't represent, to move forward, to actually create a great country, to actually participate in creating a better world for all sentient beings? Or will you choose what Trump represents? We can choose to move forward and also accept and integrate our own shadow. You see, by accepting and integrating our own shadow, if we had done that, maybe, I'm just throwing this out, we wouldn't have needed such a character like Trump's. But this is planet Earth. Everything goes on planet Earth. Trump's role is crucial to our evolution. Love, Posse. Thank you. Peace and love to all sentient beings.